live. Lives for losers. I'm going to have to put the intro in later, so I will just jump right in. Hi there. Happy Wednesday. It's August 26, 2020. I'm Eric, talking at you once again from Kelowna, British Columbia, Canada, where now, once and for all, KFC can fucking burn in hell.
Why?
We'll get to that in a minute. How you doing, Gord?
Confused about why anybody would ever say those evil words.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for listening. Thanks for telling your friends. Thanks for emailing and making us feel great about ourselves. It's good to be talking to you again. I will forego all the shout-outs and stuff for a moment and explain what's going on. In light of COVID-19, after 65 years, KFC is dropping the slogan, finger licking good, because they don't want to encourage people to lick their fingers because of the COVID thing. So after 65 years, they're dropping
of nobody ever
slogan,
getting sick.
but they still refuse to change their goddamn Toonie Tuesday. 65 years they're loyal to this Toonie Tuesday. No, that's got to stay. But finger licking good, nobody cares about that. That can just go. Fuck you guys. So yeah, I was pretty bummed out when I heard that.
You know what? I actually agree with you. Fuck you, KFC. If I have to go over to fucking Popeyes, I'm going to be pissed because of it.
What a ridiculous fucking thing. Like, just this whole COVID fucking goddamn... It got me just... See, I can't talk. When I get really angry, I can't talk. Just the ridiculousness. Like, I don't understand how we're on the verge of flu season, which, by the way, they're now calling the twindemic.
For fuck's sakes.
No, it's flu season. It happens every fucking goddamn year. But just like I said last week, doctors are now saying it's going to be much, much worse because of the COVID thing.
No, it's not going to be worse.
I don't understand what the fuck is going on. Number one, when did the government ever give a shit about our health other than how are they going to charge us for it? They've never once mandated our health. And like I put on Facebook the other night, you know, AIDS has killed 44 million people. Why aren't condoms mandatory?
Mm-hmm. That was a great post, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Thanks. Cars kill more people than COVID ever will.
Mm-hmm.
Why aren't we lowering speed limits? Why aren't we regulating automobiles more? I don't understand what's going on with this stupid thing. It's the first time in history where we've ever told healthy people to, like, protect them, like, protect other people. Like, oh, you're healthy, put on this mask and stuff. Make sure you don't infect other people. Well, how could I? I'm healthy. Just make sure.
Yeah.
What?
No, it's not how it works.
Jesus Christ. It's just driving me nuts. If I had leprosy, I could go wherever I wanted, but this fucking COVID thing, I can't go anywhere without a goddamn mask. I can't even ride a bus. I'll walk as far as I can because I refuse to put it on for the stupid bus. I would like to know... Oh, yeah. Hey, I'll segue into that. If you guys want to talk about this, please email us, gwynethpaltrowsvagina@gmail.com. That was pretty much almost all my talk is. But I have a big one that you're going to want to talk about, I think. It's COVID, unfortunately, guys, but we've avoided it long enough.
Mm-hmm.
So, scientists in Halifax... We're working jointly with scientists in China and had the closest thing to an effective vaccine prepared as anyone in the world. Like, we were farther ahead than anyone in the world, these Canadians and Chinese. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, the Chinese government stepped in and halted the whole project and said the vaccine didn't clear customs. It can't go to Canada. So, amidst, growing tension between our two countries because of Huawei lady, all of a sudden, just out of nowhere, the government steps in and said, no, that vaccine's not ready to go to Canada. Forget it. Project's over. So the world's biggest shot at a vaccine is being held up because of 5G, basically.
A form of ransom. Yeah, we're a ransom.
Give us our goddamn Michaels back and we'll talk about it. But I just thought that was ridiculous. It's the closest one. Like, we are the closest country to have a vaccine ready for human testing. And they just snatched it. Said, no, forget it. So that's, if we had a leader, that would probably be cause for some concern. But since we don't, we're probably fine.
Yeah, it'll be no big deal.
But I'm starting to think this Huawei thing is going to get really nasty before it's over. And probably lead to a couple of Michaels not making it home.
No, I don't think we'll ever see them again.
I think we will. There'll be some, right at the last minute, China will let them go. Especially now, like, with apparently all the rumors about Kim Jong-un are true.
That he's in a coma?
Yeah. No one can really prove it, but all signs are pointing to probably true. And his crazy... Is it his sister or his daughter?
His sister.
She just looks nutty.
Apparently she's 1,000 times worse than he is.
That's what I'm hearing. So I think...
That's not good.
Tension, if that's true and she comes out, I think tensions are going to get real high. And before things get bad, China will whip out the Michaels as a bargaining tool. But I think it's going to get ugly. It's going to definitely get ugly for Hong Kong. And I think there's going to be a lot of chest pounding on China and Korea's side. Just because they can. It'd be cooler if she was good looking. She's not, though.
I'm at a loss.
It'd be more exciting.
You wouldn't think that it would be legal anywhere on the planet for any country to hold back a form of a vaccine or anything else for any reason. Like, if it's going through, there should be no reason whatsoever to have that anybody stop that from going through. And yet, as per usual,
but China gets to do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah. Now, if this happened with the U.S. more specifically, Trump would have fucking said something.
But our government's not even in session right now, so we can't even say anything. We're not even working.
Oh, did they ever?
No, but they need a vacation because they've been vacationing since fucking June, and that's exhausting.
So difficult.
But there is method to his madness, apparently. Because the young man is planning on calling an election this year. Which it is his right to do. But that looks like that's the plan. That looks like that's why he's prorogued Parliament. Is so that he can prepare for an election when they get back at the end of September. Because if we were to have an election today, he would probably win. So he's going to bank on that and have one at the end of September and hopefully buy himself 3 more years.
And he probably will.
He's banking on the fact that nobody knows who Aaron O'Toole is. So no one will vote for him but he has to have the election before people figure out who O'Toole is, or else he's fucked. So it looks like we could be headed to the polls.
Fuck.
Which I think is horrible timing. Especially if you're going to be pushing this COVID goddamn shit. How do you what do you do? One person votes every 2 weeks?
It'll take the 3 years to fucking get the voting done.
No, but you know what I mean. You can't social distance. You voted, right? The freaking lineups are ridiculous.
Yep. Well, I won't that much. Like, I haven't really voted.
Obviously, there'd be a great deal of probably online voting as well as mail-in ballots and whatnot. We don't hate them in Canada like Trumpy. But interesting. It'll be an interesting. I still think it's a bad time, but
Yeah. There's no denying that.
if we end up having an election before America, that would be really funny. But I guess I could get what I want for Christmas, too. No Trump and no Trudeau. Oh, God, that would make me happy.
It would make me happy till I find out who gets replaced them. That's like, great. Just taping one fucking extremist douchebag for another. Lovely.
Yeah, it can't get any worse, though.
Oh, I firmly believe it can.
Yeah, this is pretty much rock bottom.
Oh, no.
At least for our country.
You just wait till that hold my beer moment. That'll be coming.
Yeah, I think we're beyond any moments now. This COVID thing's just run us into the goddamn ground. There's no coming back until this is over with. And now we're going to hear about all the fraud that happened in the CERB and how we all get to pay for that.
Yeah.
That's going to be coming out in the next couple of weeks. Good times. COVID's just made me so happy.
It's such a joyous thing.
And we had a fucking vaccine in goddamn China. No, can't have it. Why? Because you fucking stopped TikTok.
You stopped TikTok. That's why I'm fuck this. That's why I'm here.
They oh jeez, that was 2 days ago, dude. Sorry, I just got a message from a guy and it was a long time ago. Like I called him 2 days ago and he's just calling me now. In the middle of the show, of course. What the hell was I saying? TikTok. Huawei. Huawei executives have come forward and said, yeah, we spy on everybody. But we won't spy on you. Don't worry. You guys got nothing to worry about. We're not spying on Canadians. Yeah, that's what we do, but no, you're fine.
we won't do it to you. Just make sure you click the I agree thing. That's all.
That's literally what they said.
That's amazing.
They didn't deny what they're doing. They can't deny it anymore. But they came out, they said, no, not you guys. You'd be fine. So I trust them. I have no reason not to.
Blindly. Why not? Like you said, how much worse can you get?
I think she is going to take over the world. It's going to come down to a big, like, Kill Bill fucking style fight between her and the North Korean chick.
I don't think it would last very long because I don't think North Korea has that much to stand on.
It would be just an epic sword fight between the two of them.
Yeah. Of course, they have to wait 8 months for the sword to be the swords to be made first. They're not gonna, gotta get them custom. Gotta get that shit custom made first.
Well, of course, you can't just go fighting with any old sword.
No, exactly. There's a fun in that.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to that sword fight. And Canada's still not officially said that we won't accept Huawei and their 5G plan, even though we won't. But we're not telling them that. It's a good thing they don't read the news. Canadian politics is fun, and I love that it's heating up. I love that we got a new guy to stir up the pot and just make it that much better.
Yeah.
I'm pretty shocked. You know what's funny? They say Trudeau would win an election if we went to the polls today. He would win the election. But he's only got 38% of people in favor of him. So that's what it says about our voters. He could win with 38% of the country in favor of him because that's how many people fucking vote.
Well, when your choices are dumbass and pathetic, what do you expect?
Well, unfortunately, those are the choices we're going to get until the party system is done because it costs $50,000 to run for the party.
Mm-hmm.
So, I can't afford it. But I would really like to see someone new. I think that's why Stockwell Day